Hi, I'm Bob.
And I'm Sarah. Welcome to Carpool Confessions.
I'll bring my stories.
And I'll bring my friends.
Buckle up.
Step in the car where the lights are low. On Springfield streets where secrets flow. Night rides turn to truth-telling sessions. Buckle up tight for Carpool Confessions.
All right, so an older guy named Don gets in the car. He gets in at a downtown bar and starts talking about his night. He had come over from a strip club before landing at this bar. He tells me all about it. Yep, always from the strip club first. And he knew a couple of women apparently over at the strip club. And he said, I don't know why I'm telling you this, but you seem like a really old friend. And he proceeds to tell me all kinds of things. He's from Texas, and his wife thought he was here on a golfing trip. But he had other plans.
Come on.
What are we doing, Don?
Yeah, but he keeps trying to pinpoint, like, where do I know you from? And he's rattling off all this stuff from his life. Like, did you do this? Did you ever serve in the military? Did you, and I'm like, no, none of the above. You're from Texas. I know someone from Texas. I don't know if that helps. And we could never come up with the connection. But he gets back to his wife, and he says she definitely didn't know that I was at the strip club tonight. And he starts to tell me how he's coming to Springfield on and off over the years and for work stuff and to visit old friends. And he's gotten to know a couple of the ladies at the last bar and then the strip club. And he comes to visit them without his wife knowing.
Now, when you say he knows them,
I'm pretty sure he knows them.
Oh,
Weird.
Yeah.
Classy guy.
How old is this guy?
This guy is like 70s.
Okay.
Oh, gosh.
That's what I was thinking you were going to say.
Older guy.
Yeah.
And
I was
yeah,
expecting
so
like 40s or something.
that would have been, I don't know,
No, it
a
wouldn't
little
have
less
been-
weird,
no.
but still,
I don't
was it like a sugar daddy situation?
it didn't seem like it.
Okay.
I mean, coming from the strip club, if he knows women there, I guess that's, does that automatically make you a sugar daddy?
No.
You're obviously going with bills in your hands. I don't know.
Are they $1 bills?
Gross.
Though, or like,
That's
you know?
true. Yeah, what are these bills? But we go on, and I started asking him about his family. He picked it up, so I started asking. And he started telling me and asking about my family. So we kind of got off the stripper topic and the visits to women he knows. And all of a sudden, this 70-plus-year-old guy breaks down crying.
Oh, no.
It said, all these years, I've done this behind my wife's back. And it's like this whole confession
Oh
to
my
me.
gosh.
Yeah, and he said, you can't tell my wife. You can't tell my wife.
Like you're going to.
what?
Even if you wanted to.
I don't have a way of getting
Sir, I don't
getting
know
hold of
your
your
wife. Yeah.
And I just tried to encourage him, like, well, now is a good time to make things right. Now is a good time to process this and to get past it. And he just said, but it's been so many years. It's been like 20 years I've come to this town
Ew.
and visited these
That's
women.
so weird.
Yeah, apparently Springfield was his little hideout.
Ew.
And I don't know why you'd come from Texas to Springfield for it, but that's what he did. And it was kind of cool, though. By the end of our ride, I mean, here he is crying, and I'm just talking him through it. And I've told you before, I'm a minister, but I never get preachy with people. I'm just there to listen. And he turns to me and he goes, I am not going to make it through this.
Oh, no.
He says, will you pray for me right now?
Oh.
And so we took a moment, and I prayed with him, and I coached him just a little bit. Just call your wife tomorrow.
Yeah.
Sleep on this tonight.
Immediately.
Call her tomorrow, but do it. And if tonight you have to act, shoot her a text and say, hey, we need to talk tomorrow. Just so it holds you accountable to it. And by the time he left, he had kind of dried his tears, and he said, thank you so much. This has just been 20 years of a nightmare for me. And
Oh, poor him.
Yeah.
For him?
for him.
Yeah, what?
But as he got out, I just thought, wow, this is like a 20-year thing he's kept to himself. Here he's coming to Springfield at, I don't know, maybe an 8-hour drive from his town in Texas.
Probably.
Just such a weird thing.
That is weird.
But he swore that we were old friends. And I was pretty sure after that story we were not old friends. So another writer a couple of weeks later, Jordan, She gets in and she is obviously drunk, pretty wasted, and she is shouting everything at me at the top of her lungs. Just everything is full volume, screaming at me.
How close
And,
is she to you?
She gets in the passenger seat.
Yeah.
So
Oh my
she's
God.
close.
Yeah, and
But
screaming. Got
she's
it.
not like leggings on my face kind of close yet. That was a whole different thing. But she's really nice. She's not screaming profanities at me.
This is not angry screaming.
No, these
Okay.
are just
She's just loud.
talking very, very loud, screaming very, very loud. And she turned toward me, so apparently I could hear better, and she is now screaming in my ear everything she's saying. Just right in my ear. She's leaning over the console in my face. And she said, "You look just like one of my friends." I said, "Oh, really? I do?" She said, "Matter of fact, I think you are one of my friends. You have to
think
be
so.
my friend."
You are my friend.
She said, "Do you remember when Ian fell asleep with those breadsticks in the shed? How about when Jen fell asleep on the toilet and we walked in and found her slumped over snoring?" And she's like laughing hysterically after each one of these that she tells me. And she continued to laugh all the way through, like almost bursting my eardrums at this point. And each time I would say, "No, I don't remember." And she would act so disappointed. "Oh, why don't you remember these things? We were there. It was so funny. We were just a little drunk."
She says, "You're not a very good friend."
Yeah, I'm not a very good friend, apparently. And then she goes, "Well, you have to remember. Do you remember when we found Sarah passed out under Josh's car?" So finally, I just started to play along. I was like, "All right, we're going
Yeah,
here."
actually,
Oh my
I
God,
do.
yes.
Oh my gosh.
So I just started chuckling and saying, "Oh yeah, that was funny." Every time she would say something else, she just wanted somebody to laugh with her, I guess. And finally, she brought up another story, and she says, "We apparently passed out asleep in an awkward place together. Do you remember that?"
You said, remind me.
I
No.
do not. And she said,
No.
"Well, it was on the curb, and they came up and started laughing at us and wondering what we were doing there." And I said, "I don't." And
Is this
she
girl
was,
okay?
No, I'm pretty sure she wasn't, but she just got more and more agitated at this point because I wasn't agreeing with this one. Like, I was not passed out with you on the side of the street. And she just, "No, we were there. You have to remember." And she just got more belligerent about it. So by the time we got to where she was going, and I said, "You know what? That was pretty funny, Jordan. I hope we never get in that position again."
Right.
I
And,
hope I never see you
see you
again.
Yeah, and you have a good
Yes.
night. And she said, "Wait, you're not getting out with me?"
Oh my
I said, "No, I am your Uber driver." And she said, "What? My Uber?" And I said, "Yeah,
my
I'm your
God.
Uber
Your
driver." She
friend
said,
that you
"No, you're my friend. We're going to whoever's house, Jan's house, I guess." And I said, "No. I'm your Uber
No.
driver." And I show her the app, and she's like, "Okay." And she gets out and slams the door and walks off.
Oh my gosh.
I don't think she's okay.
Yeah, I don't
Also,
think
someone
so
needs to
either.
check on all her friends because they seem to pass out.
Her friends
a
are not
lot.
okay.
They're all
Yeah,
asleep.
she's got all kinds of crazy experiences
They're all
with
asleep
friends.
and
Yeah, she didn't have any memories where they were conscious.
conscious.
That's kind
yeah,
of
which
actually.
is concerning.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Jordan is not okay.
no Jordan. Jordan was a little lost. I'm hoping she was going to a safe place. Who knows what people put into Uber when they put something in? I don't know.
Right.
I've had multiple times we pull up and people look around and say, "Where did you drop me off? Where is this?"
Where you told me to. What do you mean?
Wherever the app says. I don't know.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
when
feel
you're
like
drunk
maybe
and
people.
putting in an address.
I was gonna say, I feel like people just don't know addresses anymore.
Oh, they don't.
Like
no.
they're just like, I don't know that place. And
At
it's
the
like,
corner of this
yeah,
and that.
you're like,
Yeah.
what's the address? I feel like people just don't know
Yeah, so many
addresses anymore.
So many will get it and say, "Okay, you're going to come up here and take a right," and they're like giving me directions the whole way, and
Yeah.
my app is like right in front of our faces.
Right.
It's right in front of the dash, so there's
so
no
weird.
hiding it. But they insist that they're going to tell me how to get there.
Yeah. Does Uber, like, if you turn a different direction, is there like some kind of alert system where it's like you're not going the way that?
It'll do the whole recalculate or new
Okay,
route.
but it's not like you're going like somewhere you're not supposed to or anything.
No, if I go too far, more than a
Yeah.
couple of blocks, it will say, your passenger might cancel on you if you go out of the way and
Yeah.
you divert.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
I was gonna
It
say there has to be
does.
some kind of safety measure.
So you
It's a
could
little-
just like somebody could get abducted.
Yeah,
Just take it
they
off
just
with-
Yeah.
like you're
Yeah.
going in the opposite direction of their
Yeah.
address. Like surely the app's like, hey,
But I feel
going
like their
on?
wording's a little angry compared to what it has to be. Like, I know this city better than you do, and you
Right.
obviously missed that this road is closed.
Right.
Or there's no bridge there anymore.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
You want me to drive where? But it starts sending these nasty grams.
that's funny.
Yeah.
So the directions happen in Uber, not like it's not. It doesn't like divert to Google or
No, it's in the
it's
app.
in.
Yeah.
Interesting.
All the apps stay in the app. So.
Does it track your speed?
Oh, yes. Yeah, it tracks your
You
speed.
get warnings.
That's
on that.
funny.
Yeah, you get warnings, and I've been told I might have to go through their training again.
That's really funny.
Yeah, because that'll help.
You have a lead foot. It's true.
Usually not when people are in the car, though. I usually slow it down for that, but
Sometimes you want to get these people where they're going faster.
That's
though, 'cause
true. You wanna
get 'em
they're-
out of the car.
you need them gone, actually.
Tape. Overnight drivers with ears on a mission. Come back next time for Carpool Confessions.
pull up
Sure.
and Kyle. He looks to be about 30, standing alone on the corner of the sidewalk.
As you do.
And,
Freaking Kyle.
He lives in the
and
basement.
He like waves me down with his foot. So
What?
And he's got a phone in one hand, but then he's like waving.
Oh my
waving to me
gosh.
with his foot. you know.
I already hate this guy.
Yeah, so-
I already hate him.
And so I slow down, and he walks up to the passenger window, and his eyes get really wide, and the passenger window's still up, and so he's angrily motioning me to like
Open the door?
open the door with his elbow. Like,
Does he only have one arm?
so he turns, and he's missing his other arm.
Oh, it just got
my
good.
gosh.
Okay, so sorry, Kyle.
Just got good.
Yes.
Okay, I still hate him actually.
But he is refusing to pull his hand down from his ear,
Yeah.
holding
From
his
the phone. Yeah.
And he's getting angry with me, like hitting his elbow against the glass that I need to come over and
Open the door.
That's ridiculous.
And so finally, I'm like, all right. So I oblige. I walk around and I open the door, and he sits in the back, and he gets in, and he is yelling at someone on the phone.
Jeez.
He's like, I don't care if you're my mom. I don't need you in my life.
He's
And
yelling
he's
at
just like
somebody. It's his mom.
screaming, top of his
Frickin'
lungs. I mean,
Kyle.
people a block down are hearing this, and it's
Get it together,
1
Kyle.
a.m. downtown, so it's noisy, but he is screaming this at the top of his lungs. So I go back around, I get in the car, and the whole ride, I'm hearing them yell back and forth through
Is it
the
on
phone.
speaker?
It's not on speaker,
But
but
you
would
can hear
think
it?
it would be.
Yeah.
Did
I
you
mean,
request
it's
it to
coming
be
through
on
loud.
speaker?
Could
What?
you actually
Did you-
turn that
yeah,
up?
you're
Sure,
like, actually,
request it.
since I'm already
Please
here.
turn that up.
Hello? Oh, okay.
I didn't need it turned up. It was
Okay.
Yeah, you were right. You were
plenty
hearing
loud.
plenty.
She's
All right.
screaming through the phone. Well, F you. Just
Not his mom.
going on and on
That's
about how
crazy.
horrible her child is.
Whoa.
He sounds bad.
Yeah.
He
Freaking
was-
Kyle.
What he was saying back to her was awful.
Oh.
It was just horrible. He was just bashing his mom, calling her everything you could imagine.
Yeah.
I mean, just a horrible, horrible thing. And
Yeah.
so I'm thinking I'm taking him to his apartment or something.
Oh, no, not his mom's
Never.
house.
Kyle doesn't
No,
have his
we-
own place.
Pull up in a trailer park, and here is mom standing on the little front
oh
porch.
my gosh.
Screaming at him, just screaming. I mean, neighbors are peeking out the doors. She's obviously been there for a while, apparently screaming to warm up.
They're still
I don't
on the
know.
phone?
Screaming
Yes.
to warm up.
Still on the
Still
phone.
on the phone, but also now yelling
Yeah.
in person.
So I said, Kyle, we're here.
It's
like,
enough.
hey, hop out, buddy.
Get out.
And he's not getting out.
He needs you to
He
open
will
the
not
door
put
for
the
him.
phone down. So I roll the window down. I'm like, man, she's right there. You can talk.
You can
now.
chat with her.
gosh.
So the window's down, and they are still screaming. He finally puts the phone down. I am not getting out of this Uber, and it just going nuts, and it just goes on and on. And finally, I'm like, all right, man, it's time to get out. And he said, fine.
You gotta go.
And he's just yelling back and forth still.
Oh my gosh.
So his mom walks up to the window, and he's like, you back off. I'm gonna get out on my own. So instead of using the door like a sane person,
The foot.
he decides to use the window.
Okay. Right.
Oh my gosh.
Right.
Before I can
Right.
figure out what's going on in the back seat, he has half of his body out the window, which only
Oh my
rolls
gosh.
down 3/4 of the way. So I'm like nervous he's gonna bust the glass or something.
Oh my
I'm trying to,
Oh.
hey Kyle, I'll come open it for you.
Yeah, Kyle,
He's
chill.
refusing.
Chill, Kyle.
Somehow his foot gets tangled up in the seatbelt and he falls out the door.
Oh my gosh.
Once again, being a fish.
Yes.
Yeah, we're still fish.
It
Yeah.
feels like Kyle deserves that though.
Yeah,
Yes,
he
you know
probably
what?
did.
He might have.
Gosh,
He
Kyle.
might have. So he
get
is
it
hanging
together.
there with one arm. And
Out the window.
just still not letting up on screaming at
Oh
his
my
mother.
gosh.
I mean, his face is
How,
turning red.
how embarrassing.
And his mom starts laughing at him, pointing and
As she
screaming
should.
back.
I hope she
Oh,
took
well,
pictures
Yeah, I hope so
and
too.
videos. I hope those are out
But
there.
she's standing there refusing to help him down.
Good.
I'm sitting there
Yeah.
waiting to move on to my
right,
next
like
ride.
you gotta go. Yeah.
He's tied to my truck, apparently. So finally, I get out and I walk around. I untangle his foot, and he drops on his head.
Oh.
Oh my
'Cause
word.
He's refusing to even cooperate with me.
Oh
He's
my
acting like he just
gosh.
recently lost his arm. Does he not know how?
I don't know,
This
but
works?
it sure did set him back in getting out of the
Yeah,
car. I know that
yeah.
much.
Oh my
Imagine.
gosh.
And he like, I'm like, dude, I've gotta move on. Could you move out of the way a little bit? He refuses to get up, so he just like rolls over into the grass out of the way.
Kyle, what the
His
heck?
mom's trying to pull him up from the yard, and
And now
he
she
is just
helps. Got
laying
it.
there like a 2-year-old
Like a
throwing
dead
a little
fish.
tantrum.
Like a dead
That's embarrassing.
Yes.
I didn't know what else to do. I walked around and I left.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
I understand why you did, but I'm maybe
Again,
for
like
the
I
mom.
said, I've never known a good
Disturbed.
Kyle.
Yeah.
So
It was
Yeah.
disturbing for me.
I
Someone that would
understand you.
treat their parent that way,
Yeah.
obviously some major issues.
issues.